Hey, welcome back to the channel. I've been a bit absent for a couple of weeks because I've been spending some time with a locksmith, having some training, um, and yeah, it was a really interesting time. One of the interesting things that came out of it was they had a wall of key safes. Now I know I did my master lock key safe video a little while ago, just showing how quickly they can be decoded. But he had this locksmith that I was visiting. Um, he had 6 key safes on the wall, um, and they range from the master lock, which is 40-50 second decode, and he had some. I think it was one by Sterling, one by SNL, and a couple of the Supras. And the one he had right on the end is the Burton safes key safe. Now, while I was with him, I managed to decode all of the other key safes. The only ones that proved a bit more of a challenge that took sort of 4 or 5 minutes to decode were the Supra key safes, but I did manage to decode them, all based on slightly different different vulnerabilities each of the key safes had. Now the Burton one I was highly impressed with. It's a very solid piece of kit, and it's about the only one, having tested them all, it's about the only one that I would consider putting on my house, or I would consider recommending to people. I mean, it weighs 2 kilos. It's a very solid bit of kit. If you compare it right next to the master lock key safe, you'll realise just how big it is. It's a big lump. It's heavy. Now the clutch on it is really sensitive. Now normally with the key safes you can do something with the clutch, something with the buttons, something with the clicks, and try and work out a pattern to try and decode it. But the Burton was just a real tough one to try and decode. It certainly isn't a quick job, and certainly wouldn't be done in a few minutes like the others. Yeah, I think there possibly is a time and a place for key safes, and I think if you were ever to consider one, the Burton key safe would be probably the best option. As I say, they're very heavy. This one, what we got here, got a little booklet as to how to change the code and everything. Comes with some pretty decent wall fixings and a screwdriver bit, and as you'll see stated on the inside there, don't know if you can see that or not, it's secured by design, approved. It's approved by the police for use, and as I say, it's about the only one that I would recommend anyone use for the keys to their house, the keys to their kingdom. Yeah, I just thought I'd take a look on the video with you, and yeah, say how impressed I was with the actual unit. As I say, it was the only one out of the wall that I was unable to decode, and even the locksmith that I was with has difficulties decoding it, even though he has got a process for doing so. It's not a quick fix. It's not a quick process, but yeah, very solid bit of kit. And if you were considering looking for a key safe, you'll find it's the only one on YouTube that you search for, and you don't find somebody coming up with some sort of theory as to how it can be cracked, like most of the other key safes out there. Usually if you start searching on YouTube, you can find someone who's got a theory as to how to decode them, but the Burton is the one that I consistently find no trace of on YouTube, in terms of methods for decoding, which is also a positive. So yeah, if you're considering getting key safe and you feel it's needed, then I would certainly give the Burton a look. So yeah, it's the Burton XL high security key safe, secured by design. 5-year consumer warranty, and there's a few of the examples as to how it can be used. But yeah, give it a look. Thanks.